We are live. Hello. Got the chat pulled up on my phone here. Excellent. Welcome to a Beginner's Flow Monday. We'll get started in about 3 minutes. We're going to be working on core and twists today. So we're going to be doing a lot of ab work, which will be a fun time and hopefully warm up a little bit because it's freezing in here. I had to run up and grab a sweater right before class because I was like, I can't start with this just sports bra on. I'm going to freeze before we get moving. How's everybody's Monday going? I don't even have any cats to show you right now. They're all upstairs with my partner because with the time change, the cats think they're being fed later, even though they're being fed at the same time. We normally feed them at 7, but now at 6, they're like, oh my God, where is the food? And they just start tearing the house apart. So they're upstairs with him so they don't destroy everything and start eating my lights like they have been during classes. We'll get started in just 2 minutes. We're going to start seated today, so if you want to get in a nice comfortable crisscross applesauce, you can take that. If you have blocks, I always like to stick those up by the top of my mat. Whether you use them or not, they're awesome to have. We'll start in about 30 seconds. We got stuff to get through, so we're going to start right at 6. Yeah, just keeping an eye on the time and the chat. Whenever you settle into that crisscross applesauce, starting to take some nice deep breaths, settling in to your mat this evening. All right, I'll do my little chatty intro one more time here now, and then we'll get moving. Welcome to Beginner's Flow. My name is Rachel. We are here every Monday at 6 p.m. AST for 30 minutes. Tonight we're going to be working on core and twists. So we're going to be doing a lot of ab work. It's going to be a good time. And let's get started. We'll start crisscross applesauce. I'll turn to face you. We're just going to start taking some big shoulder rolls, drawing the shoulders up to the ears, pulling them down the back. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Make sure my mic's not smothered by my sweater. Actually, I'm going to take this off now. And now that we're moving, I should be able to warm up. All right, last 3, 2, 1. Take those circles in the opposite direction. For 3, 2, and 1. Slow those circles down. Once more, we'll draw the shoulders up to the ears. Pull the shoulder blades together and down the back, so we're in a nice tall stance. Hands come to the shin bones here. With an inhale, let's reach the heart space forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together and down the back. And exhale, push away, round the spine and contract. Great. Take a couple more breaths here, inhaling forward, exhaling back, getting some movement into your spine. Last 2 breaths here. Great, then we'll make our way all the way back to a nice tall seat. Hello, Maddie. Let's uncross our legs and take them to a seated pike. So the legs are just going to send straight out in front of you, flexed foot. I'll sit up nice and tall here. Let's bend into the right knee to pull that right foot a little closer to you. Left hand is going to reach down to grab the inner arch of that right foot, and we'll pick this leg up. You can choose to keep this right leg bent or send it long, but make sure you keep this left shoulder plugging into the socket here. Right arm is going to open up behind you with an exhale for a twist. Great. Here for one more breath in. And breath out. Bring that back to center. Release that foot and place it back on the ground. And into the other side, we bend into the left knee. Right hand reaches down to grab the inner arch of that foot. Left leg picks up. Keeping this leg bent, or you can choose to straighten it, but do keep that right shoulder plugged in. With an exhale, open the left arm up behind you to find a twist. Great. One more breath in here. And breath out. Bring that back to center. Release that foot, and we'll plant the feet on the ground. Planting the feet nice and wide, far enough away that you can still sit up nice and tall. We'll reach the arms up to the sky here. Take a breath in. With an exhale, arms reach out front. We lower down about halfway, rounding the spine. Inhale to rise up, arms reach. Exhale, lower halfway. Great, 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway lower. Last one, inhale, rise up. And this time with an exhale, we'll lower all the way to the ground. Once you get to the ground, arms reach up towards the sky. We'll bring the legs up to a reverse tabletop position. So our knees are stacking up over the hips and shins are parallel to the ground. Arms reaching towards the sky, knitting the ribs together to pull that low back into the mat. We want to maintain that connection. You shouldn't be able to slip your hand underneath your low back. Great. Let's extend the left leg long and the right arm long. They can go away any amount as long as you can keep that low back connection. Great. Exhale, bring them back to center. And we'll take the opposite. Right leg goes long, left arm goes long. And back to center. So these are our dead bugs. We're going to spend about 20 more seconds here, continuing to alternate. Opposite arm and leg extending. I like to inhale as I extend and exhale as I bring it back to center. Great, last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Great, keep those legs to reverse tabletop position. Hands are going to interlace together and the pointer fingers are going to stay long. This is our steeple grip. Arms are reaching up just past the knees there. Low back's pulling into the ground. Take a breath in. With an exhale, little crunch up, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lower. Great, we've got 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Great, lower back to the ground, hug the knees into the chest for just a moment. We've got a little bit more work while we're on our back here. All right, take those legs back to your reverse tabletop position. Pull the low back into the mat. Hands are gonna come gently behind the ears. They're not taking any weight, they're just there for guidance really. And we'll crunch the head, neck, shoulders up off the mat, engage the core. Great, we're gonna take this into a bicycle crunch. So twisting towards the right, left elbow is gonna find that right knee, left leg goes long. And then switching. Crossing to the other direction, right elbow finds left knee, and switch. 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 We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold whichever side you are crunched to. So I'm crunched facing the right. We're going to take our hands to a steeple grip once again, interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers long, and take a little crunch pulse in that direction. So driving those pointer fingers out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, take that over to the other side. So to your opposite side bicycle crunch. Pointer finger pointing past that bent leg, little pulse up for 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Relax the feet to the ground and take some windshield wipers. Letting the knees open to one side and the other. Those little pulses in that bicycle crunch just destroy me. All right, whenever you're ready, bring those knees back up towards the chest, slip the hands into the knee pits, contract the core around the spine, and we'll take a rock up to a seat and take it all the way to our tabletop position, tucking those legs off to one side, coming to all fours, hands and knees. Spreading those hands nice and wide, wrists stacking up under the shoulders, knees under the hips. So we're going to extend the opposite arm and leg here. The left leg goes back, point through the toe, lift it up off the ground. Right arm tries to reach forward. Trying to keep a neutral spine here, so we're engaging the core, not arching through the back. Great, take an inhale here, extend through the fingers and toes. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Great, inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. We've got 2 more. Reach and crunch. Last one, reach and crunch. Great, one more time, find your reach. Holding that position. We're going to open the limbs out to their side. So the right arm's going to open up gently to the right side, not very far. Left leg is going to drift over to the left side. So they're coming out of line. And then bringing them back to center. Bringing them out of line. And back to center. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Great, release those down to the mat. Take a little bump side to side with the hips if you like. Shake that off. And we'll go into our other side. Right leg goes back. Point through the toe, lift that up off the mat. Left arm reaches forward. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch elbow to knee, round the spine. Great, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. We got 3 more. Exhale, crunch. Last 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale, find your extension. And we're going to take this into that side drift. I don't even know what you call that. Left arm opens gently to the left. Right leg drifts over to the right and drop back to center. Really trying to knit the ribs together. Draw navel to spine. for 3, for 2, and last one. Great, finish that and release down to the ground. You take a bump side to side. And then from here we'll shift forward. Shoulders are past the wrists. Bend into the elbows, lower all the way to the ground. Hands are going to come under the shoulders, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, reach the heart space forward, baby cobra. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And place the forearms on the ground for a sphinx pose. Elbows are stacking up under the shoulders here. Take a breath here, grip into the fingertips, pull the chest through. And we're going to move from here to a forearm plank because it's core day. Let's tuck the toes, making sure they're at least hip width distance apart. Press into the forearms, see if we can pick the hips up off the ground to find that forearm plank. Great. Lower back down to the sphinx, hips recline down. And pick it back up, forearm plank. One more time like that. Inhale, lower down, sphinx pose. Exhale, press up, forearm plank. Great, hold your forearm plank here. Let's rainbow the heels over to the left so all the toes are pointing to the right. Great, and switching to the other side. Through center, rainbow the heels over to the right, toes point to the left. One more time like that. Through center, rainbow to the left. Through center, rainbow to the right. Great, bring that back to center, lower the knees to the ground, and press back up to your tabletop position. All right, with your next inhale, let's reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm comes underneath the right, reach the right arm up to the sky, right arm comes underneath the left, right ear comes down to the mat. Take a breath here in your threaded needle, breathing in through the nose and out from the mouth. Great, one more breath in and exhale to press all the way back up. Right arm reaches to the sky. From here, we'll pivot on this left knee, turning that left foot out to the side. Take a step back with this right foot. So we're in a modified side plank. Great. With an exhale, rising up to stack shoulders up over the hips. Bending into the elbows, hands come gently behind the ears. I'm going to get a little oblique action in here. Leaning over to your left any amount. Engaging those right obliques to crunch back up, stacking shoulders over the hips. Inhale, lean over. Exhale, crunch back up. If this is uncomfortable in your knees, you can always double up your mat here to get a little more padding. Great, try 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Great, meeting back up with the shoulders stacked up over the hips. We'll bring the hands all the way down to the mat, cartwheel them to plant. Gently pivot on that left knee, stepping back to your tabletop position. And we'll go right into our other side here. Inhale, reaches the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes underneath the right, left ear comes all the way down. Taking a nice deep breath here in your threaded needle. Great, one more inhale. Exhale to press up, left arm reaches up to the sky. And this time we pivot on the right knee, turn that foot out to the side, step back with the left foot in modified side plank. And we'll stack shoulders up over the hips here, rising up, adding that knee padding if you need it. This mat's a little thinner than my black one, so I will take the knee padding. We're gonna bring the hands just behind the ears. Inhale to lean over to the right any amount. Exhale, crunch back up, engage those left obliques. Great, keep going here. We'll try 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Great, meeting back up, shoulders stacked up over the hips. Oh, cartwheel the hands all the way back down to the mat, pivoting on that right knee gently, stepping it back to your tabletop. Great, shake that off, and whenever you're ready, we'll tuck the toes and take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a little pedal out through the feet here. Take 2 breaths. Great, with your next inhale, we'll rise up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat. Inhale, stepping forward. We'll come right up to find a halfway lift, bringing the hands to the shins, to the thighs, or even to your blocks, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling to release and fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up to standing. And once you get to the top, exhale, bend into the knees, sit the hips back, arms sweep up along the ears, chair pose. Great, let's inhale, bring the hands to heart center. With an exhale, we're gonna take this into a chair twist. Twisting to the right, trying to bring this left elbow to your right thigh. Trying to keep the hands as close to heart center as you can here. And if this feels inaccessible, you can always stack a block on top of your thigh to make this a little closer. Great, we'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Taking it over to the other side, twisting to the left, right elbows, finding that left thigh. Great. We're here for 3, here for 2, here for 1. Take it back to center. Rise all the way up to standing. Awesome. We're going to step this back to a lunge. Taking the weight into the right foot, hinging the torso forward. We'll take a step back with this left leg to a high crescent. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, backstroke the right arm, opening to a twist to the right. Inhale, take it back forward, high crescent. Exhale, open to that twist again. One more time. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open twist. Great. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, backstroke the left arm this time, opening up to a warrior 2, pivoting on this left foot. So the toes are going to go all the way to the left. A nice bend in this right knee. Arms are reaching out to a T and core is engaged here. Knit the ribs together, tuck the tailbone, lengthen through the low back. Great, take a breath in. With an exhale, right forearm comes to right thigh, left arm comes up along the ear, extended side angle. Great, breath in. With an exhale, rising back up to your warrior 2, pivoting all the way to reverse warrior. Left hand can slide down the left leg, right arm reaches up and back. Great, breath in. Exhale, rise up, extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, rise up, reverse warrior. Great, breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down to the mat, squaring the hips with the mat, pivoting on that back foot. The left hand plants to the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches up to the sky, low lunge twist. Great, breath in here. And breath out. Right hand comes back down to the mat. We'll step it back to our plank. Take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Great, inhale, rise up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look to the top. Inhale, step forward, coming right to that halfway lift, lengthening. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms sweep up overhead. And exhale right into that chair pose, bending into the knees, sitting the hips back, arms up along the ears. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, twisting to the right, finding that chair twist. Left elbow to right thigh, adding that block if you need it. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Take that over to the left. Great, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Take it back to center, rise up to standing. All right, let's take that into our other side, grounding down through the left foot. Gently hinge the torso forward. Right foot takes a big step back to your high crescent. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, back strokes the left arm this time, open twist to the left. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open twist. One more time, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2, backstroking the right arm this time. Open up to a T to the right side. Pivot on that right foot. Great, arms are reaching out to a T. Engage the core, lengthen through the low back, tucking the tailbone here. With your next exhale, left forearm comes to left thigh, right arm comes up along the ear, extended side angle. Take an inhale. And with an exhale, we're going to rise all the way back up through that warrior 2 to reverse warrior. Right hand slides down the left leg. Left arm reaches up and back. Great, breath in. Exhale, back to that extended side angle. Oh, hello, Neil. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Great. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, side angle. And inhale. Exhale, last reverse warrior. Great, one more breath in here. And this time with an exhale, cartwheeling all the way down to that low lunge twist. Re-squaring with the mat, pivoting on that back foot. Right hand comes all the way down to plant to the inside of the left leg. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Great, take a breath in here. And a breath out. Left hand comes back down to the mat to plant. Go get your ball, Neil. And we step it back to a plank. Right away here, lower those knees to the ground. Awesome work, everybody. Let's sit off to one side. Plant the feet in front. Take a little windshield wipe side to side. Shake that off. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Planting the feet, let's roll it down onto the back. Nice and slow. How slow can you roll? Once you get to the ground, knees can hug up towards the chest. Hands rest on the shins. Take a little rock side to side. Then we'll take this into our last twist. Keep this right knee up. We'll send the left leg long. Give the right knee a squeeze in. Take an inhale. Exhale, take the right knee across body towards the left for a supine twist. Trying to keep both shoulders on the ground here. I like to reach my arms out to a T, but wherever your arms want to rest is a-okay. Great, 2 more breaths here. And slowly rolling that back to center on the back. We'll switch legs, sending the right leg long, left knee hugs in. Inhale, give it a squeeze towards the chest. And exhale, take it across body to the right to come into that twist. Keeping both shoulders grounded. We've got 2 more breaths here. Great, whenever you're ready, rolling it back onto the back, sending both legs long, letting the arms rest wherever they are comfortable to settle into our final pose for today, corpse pose, aka Shavasana. And taking a couple deep breaths here to wrap up today's practice. Let each exhale sink you into the mat here after all that core work. All right. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana. I'm just gonna wrap everything up now that we have Yoga Master Alice here to join us. Thank you for joining today's class. If you enjoyed this, do check out the link below, please, to my Patreon, where we have multiple live classes per week, usually a little longer format than this 30 minutes, but there are also shorter options on there as well. Taylor's staring at me in the corner and it's making it hard to talk. Now I've lost my train of thought. We have options on there as low as $3 to support the content I make on here for you guys every week for free, or up to $12.50 to join all of our live classes and access to all of the recordings that we've had. I think we've been doing this since, I've been on there since April, so there is a heck of a lot of classes on there. You will never run out of things to do. You're welcome. Thanks for joining this evening, everybody. And I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Oh, I can show you another cat. Hang on. It's Dexy. Are you focusing or not? Yeah, let me just. Oh no, he does not want to do this. Dexter, look at the camera. Oh, look how handsome you are. Come to yoga with me more, everybody. You heard him. Yay, you're welcome. I'm glad they're burning. That is success for core day. All right, everybody, I will see you next time. Have a great evening.